I got a new video for y'all. Let's cover the Throuple Season 1, Episode 2. Let's get into it. So, we wake up and either Asher or Roman, I'm not sure which is which, has a hickey. And the footage from Dylan, Lauren, and Becca is shown. And let's just say, Dylan subbed himself in. B- teammate grade. Excuse me. Sean and Brittany are talking about last night and just chopping it up over breakfast. And Sean tells her he doesn't know how sex is going to work with the both of them. First off, you shouldn't even be thinking that far, Sean. Yeah, I'm gonna play the holier than thou card. It's actually one of my favorites. Let's duel. The card I summon is holier than thou. With this card, I can put into question my opponent's morals and intentions to belittle his character. With simple phrases like, wow, that's all you care about? Or, that's what's on your mind? That will cause a random nearby feminist to say, he's right, we're not just sexual objects. And all of your life points will be taken. But on a serious note, like, you should be trying to connect with these two women emotionally. And all I'm going to say is, hey, you got 2 arms, 2 hands, and 10 fingers. And your tongue. Plus, like, they like each other, or they should like each other too. So, should be giving you a break from time to time. So they do this exercise when someone is going to watch their partner get intimate with a third. So first it's verbal, and afterwards the host and the professional love lady ask how they feel. They asked Jonathan how he felt about Asher, and he was like, I could tell that he likes what I'm saying to him. And then they asked Roman how he feels, and he's like, Jonathan could have said anything to Asher, and he would have loved it. I was like, damn. And if I'm Jonathan, like, what's up with this nigga? Like, shit, I can't have the gift of gab. I can't have that mouthpiece for real, you know what I'm saying? And then in his confessional, Asher was like, I can feel Roman's energy shift. And I'm like, you can see it on his face. He's sitting there with a straight face, sitting there like a damn mannequin. Like, he does not approve. But he said that in order for them to add a third, they have to have a strong relationship, which is true. So pretty much he said the safe word and stopped it for Roman. Next round is touching. Denise, I think her name is, Wilder and Corey's third, started giving Wilder a massage. And she was like, stop. Slick, her eyes started watering. I was like, oh shit. But she said he crossed boundaries before, so I understand. The last round is kissing. So before they even start, Corey's like, yeah, no, it ain't happening. Which, like I said, I understand. Like, and especially if she didn't even let the nigga get a massage, she wasn't finna sit there and let them kiss. Then after Jonathan and Asher's long kiss, Asher says the safe word. Roman got in his confessional like, it took him forever to say the safe word, and he threw some tongue in there. But my thought is like, just because he said the safe word last round didn't mean he was going to keep doing it. If you felt uncomfortable, nigga, you say the safe word. But then at the same time, he did say the safe word in round 2, for lack of better terms, to protect y'all's relationship. So if that was really the case, and Asher been claiming this whole time in his confessional he can feel Roman's energy, yes, Asher should have said the safe word. Afterwards, everyone has a dinner with their second options or those who they were about to pick and didn't. And when Becca's at the table, she feels the welcoming and cohesive energy towards Mia from Dylan and Lauren. And Becca now realizes that Dylan isn't here for the right reasons, and she feels like he's just here to have, 2 women on his arm, which, like, I agree, but it's usually how most men in poly relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to choose or settle down with one person, or they might just want to show and brag to their homeboys, that they get women. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Sanu is feeling away because at the dinner table, Brittany says that the choice of their third wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying, because they had a connection with anyone. The time came to choose, and she looked at Sean and said, say a name. So it could have been anyone. Which, understandably, I get why Sanu is feeling, type on edge, because pretty much she alluded to her being easily replaceable. But to Sean and Brittany's credit, all the couples connected with multiple singles. So I'm sure it wasn't easy for none of them. Sanu tells Sean and Brittany she wishes she wasn't there first, because she feels like she's the experiment to see if they want to do poly and not actually make a deep connection. So now Brittany walks away and says Sanu isn't for her, and she's ready to, go ahead and trade her before the trade deadline. When night hits and it's their time to have their all-white party, Sean and Brittany are talking to the other singles and that they were originally interested in. And Brittany got in her confessional and was like, see, I knew it was always them that we was interested in, more than, like, since when? You've been feeling this way since you and Sanu didn't really see where each other was coming from, didn't really hear each other out, or didn't agree to disagree. But anyway, Dylan and Lauren choose Mia, Corey and Wilder choose Darian, And this is after Corey felt like Sean and Brittany were feeling Darian. So Corey went up and asked Sean, like, how you feeling? Were y'all gonna pick her? And Sean was like, oh, if that's something you want to do, don't worry about us. Go ahead. This causes Brittany to give Sean a little pushback because she's like, why would you not involve me in this decision? And he was like, I'm not just going to tell them not to pick Darian. And she was like, still, this is a convo that should have been had with me. Which, once again, I know I'm always playing the middle ground. But, I mean, I get both sides. I get Brittany. Like, we in this shit together. This is a group effort. Don't go doing shit on your own. I'm not saying we're going to tell them not to pick her. But you could have been like, honestly, I'm going to have a convo with Brittany first before I assume how we both feeling. But then I get Sean too, where it's like, we have Peach that we're also interested in as well. So I didn't think it would be a big deal to tell them, they shouldn't be picking Darian because I don't know who else they're interested in. I know for a fact we've been, back and forth on Peach and Darian. So I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this one. Don't really like it, guys. Share, guys, friends.